Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. First things first, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic time with your friends and your loved ones. I really do appreciate you guys always tuning into the videos, supporting the channel, supporting me. Seriously, much love, and I hope you guys are all having a fantastic, safe, and fun holiday season. Let's talk the future here, because right now, obviously, we're on the sort of holiday break gap period, if you will, for updates within MW2, Warzone 2, and DMZ. The devs are on holiday break. They're going to be on break for a little bit longer, so we're not really expecting anything major. We do have sort of this giant question mark that is the time in which the devs return, and then the launch of Season 2 in February, because there's about a month or so throughout January where we don't really know what exactly is going to go on in game, whether we're just going to see a bunch of bug fixes, maybe some surprise content updates or stuff like that. But regardless, we do actually have a decent amount of leaks, rumors, and actually confirmed content lined up for early 2023. So today I wanted to focus on those first major updates for the new year. So initially here, we actually have two different major competitive updates coming to MW2, Warzone 2, and DMZ over the course of the next few months, in the form of ranked play for multiplayer, and then also ranked play for Warzone. Now we have a little bit more information on the former there. However, way back at Call of Duty Next, the first time we ever heard about anything ranked wise officially from Call of Duty and Activision was actually for Warzone 2, when they were giving their basic rundown of, what they plan to do with Warzone 2 in the future and their initial goals. They wanted to talk about expanding the Modern Warfare universe and also leading to Warzone ranked play. Before we had any confirmation for any, know for a fact that Treyarch is actually leading the development on ranked play. Basically, Treyarch has their hand in the pot for anything that's related to competitive play, the CDL, all sorts of stuff like that. So for instance, the CDL Mosh Pit, we've had that available in multiplayer here for the past little while. That's all Treyarch. They're doing all the custom game CDL stuff there as well, with the restrictions, the bans, the gameplay updates that have to do with competitive gameplay itself. Treyarch is in charge of all of that. So, they've always done, in my opinion at least, the best versions of ranked. Obviously, nothing I think will ever top Black Ops 2 League play, but regardless, Treyarch definitely knows what they're doing when it comes to, ranked play, competitive play, league play. And we actually know for a fact that we are going to see the ranked play update for multiplayer debut in their terms of early 2023. Now, to me, this could mean a couple of different things. There's basically three main timelines or three main dates that I want to look at here. One could be that potential mid-January sort of surprise update to hold us over to Season 2 on February 1st. Obviously, if that's the case, we're going to find out here pretty soon once the devs return from break, because they'll start revealing it and they'll start promoting it and stuff like that. The other next date would be the launch of Season 2 on February 1st. Obviously falls in line with early 2023, and we know for a fact that Season 2 is going to be the next major big-time content update and expansion update for MW2, Warzone 2, and DMZ, so it would make a lot of sense to see that happen at that point. The third and final potential date for ranked play debuting would then be Season 2 Reloaded, which will probably happen in, maybe late March, early to mid-April, somewhere around there. That, I guess, would also sort of classify as early 2023, but those are the main three time frames. You name it, you're going to find it right here. So if you want to guarantee you're always up to date, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Join us ultimately on the road to 1 million subscribers. And if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know by dropping a like on it as well. Let's try and aim for 2,000 likes on this one. Another confirmed update that we actually have for early 2023 is a combat record and stat system for DMZ. Now, of course, the delays that we've seen throughout the past few weeks with combat records in multiplayer and Warzone and leaderboards for both as well have been disappointing, to say the least, right? But in my recent call with the studio developers, Raven and Infinity Ward, they did mention that they're currently looking at some point in Season 2 to release DMZ stats as a separate thing from Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2. So we will officially have a combat record for all three modes at some point in time. And again, like I said, their current time frame for that is sometime in Season 2. Could be launch, could be Season 2 Reloaded. It could be on a random Tuesday in the middle of the season. We just don't know for sure on that yet, but that target date does fall in line with early 2023. We also have some leaks in terms of, upcoming content here. With the Season 1 Reloaded update, we've already talked about some of the things that started appearing in game between potential future map selections in Warzone 2 and DMZ, some other content-based things with weapons and maps. Well, we also have a new mode that has appeared in the files via data miners, and this one in particular leads me to believe that we're likely going to see some kind of party games or party games mosh pit style update debut in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer here pretty soon, just based off the confirmations and the leaks that we've seen previously as well. The newest mode to appear in the files is actually One in the Chamber, of course, a very, very popular party games mode that we've seen in a handful of different iterations, and no idea what happened to that, but Gunfight was officially confirmed to be in MW2 post-launch, so we have 4 different party games or party-style mosh pit playlist modes that are now in the files and or officially confirmed, so pretty soon here, we should start to see a full-on party games mosh pit available in multiplayer as well. Then the final thing is more so speculation here, but something I feel like is going to happen sooner rather than later, and that is an expansion to the Weapon Vault system. Obviously, pre-launch, they were hyping up the Cinder Weapon Vault and the new Weapon Vault system in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2, a system in which you could get a blueprint for any specific weapon and have all the attachments on that weapon maintain the overall look of the blueprint. Obviously, with the Vault edition of MW2, we did gain access to the Cinder Weapon Vault, which gives us like the M4 and all the M4 family tree variants that have that sort of red and carbon fiber look to them. And they were hyping this stuff up. Weapon vaults are going to be huge. You're going to be able to, keep your blueprints, have a ton of different attachments, probably going to be pretty expensive store bundles, but we really have not heard anything of them since then. And I feel like that would be something that would be very enticing for players who are looking to easily access tons of weapon attachments, but also have their guns actually maintain their look. Like I just said, I feel like these are going to be $30 or $40 store bundles, or perhaps maybe even ultimate rewards for completing future raids or future extractions in DMZ or something like that. But the Weapon Vault system had a lot of hype pre-launch and then absolutely no follow-up post-launch. So I have a feeling those will start to, surface a little bit more frequently here moving on into the new year once they're fully back in office and on full content and update mode going forward. So at least to start the year, it does seem like we have a pretty solid lineup of new content and new updates coming. Obviously, we're going to learn a lot more about a lot of this stuff here once they are officially back from breaking in office between all the studios, and we start to see some reveals in a bit here for Season 2 and the updates and content coming with that as well. So we'll have to keep our eyes peeled. You guys already know anytime there's any news, any updates, anything going on between MW2, DMZ, and Warzone 2, I'm gonna have you covered right as it happens. So if you want to stay up to date with that stuff, feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, and if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it as well. But that's gonna wrap things up. As always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code IMMORTAL for a discount on all Scuf, G Fuel, Gamer Advantage, and Control Freak products, and the links for those can be found down in the description below. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, happy holidays, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.